Welcome back, you guys. We're now going to be doing our final proof using CPCTC. So again, this does not say a triangle is congruent to a triangle. I have triangles, so probably what is happening is I'm going to be using CPCTC. But in order to use CPCTC, I must show that triangles are congruent first. So technically, I can already kind of know what this is going to be like. Okay, which again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. Okay, so technically, I already know my reason is KAJ is congruent to KAN because once I show that triangles are congruent, which I'm messing up my whole color coordination. Once I show that a triangle is congruent to another triangle, that means, again, by one of our shortcuts, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get to use 2 again, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to show triangles are congruent by one of our shortcuts, which, once triangles are proven congruent, any remaining side or angle that I did not use originally to show triangles are congruent by CPCTC. Because corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Okay, so I kind of already have my game plan. I already kind of know what's happening, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so let's get going, you guys. So I know that JK is congruent to NK, which I marked my picture. I also know A is the midpoint of JN. So I can't mark anything else in my picture, so I'm going to go ahead and just write in my given. Okay, so I know J to the K is congruent to N to the K. And I also know that A is the midpoint of JN because it was given to me. Yay. Okay, so again, if I cannot go any further, okay, I can't mark, well, I could technically. I can mark other things in my picture at this moment, but remember, you guys, it's always helpful if you can grab something from the given to help you. That is always a good first start. So do you guys spot any key phrases in the given that might help me add another line in my proof? Oh man, you guys, I see it too. Do you see the word midpoint? All right, now flip through that nifty note sheet that I have given you that has all those lovely definitions and theorems and postulates. Okay, what does it mean to be a midpoint? Well, if A is the midpoint of JN, if something's a midpoint, it creates 2 congruent segments. So I know JA is congruent to AN because if A is the midpoint, it will create these 2 congruent segments. So I can say JA is congruent to AN by my definition of a midpoint. Definition of a midpoint. Okay, so I'm getting closer to proving these triangles are congruent. Okay, I'm getting really close. Okay, I only have 2 things marked in my picture as congruent though. Okay, and oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so sorry. This should say statements and reasons. The demon cats are out. Be careful. Okay, so I have 2 things currently marked in my picture as congruent. There's no other key phrases I can grab from my proof, so now I need to use one of those nifty tricks up my sleeve to show something else is congruent. Do you guys spot any of those tricks I can use to mark additional sides and angles to be congruent? Well, AK does have a shared side, so I can say A to the K is congruent to A to the K because they have a shared side. So this is the reflexive property. Reflexive property. Oh no, I messed up my colors. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like color coordinate this thing, but I'm failing, but oh well, whatever. It'll be okay. I meant to put purple there, but you know, it's gonna be okay this long. Okay, so now I have 3 parts of my picture that are marked congruent. How do you think these 2 triangles are congruent? Correct, you guys, it is by side, side, side. I got 3 sides. Side, side, side. And side, side, side. Okay, so I know the 2 triangles are congruent by side, side, side. Again, though, it is very important how I write my triangle congruency statement. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter how I name the first one. I'm going to name it KJA. So, triangle KJA is congruent. So, if I go K to the J to the A, I go from 1 tick mark to 2 tick marks to 3. So, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put that above here so it's easier for me to see. So, I need to go from 1 tick mark to 2 tick marks to 3 tick marks. So, I need to go 1, 2, 3 again. So my other triangle, that would be K, N, A. K, N, A goes from 1 to 2 to 3 tick marks. So K, N, A. Okay, now originally, I did not show anything about KAJ and KAN. But now that I know that my two triangles are congruent, the only things I have marked in my picture as congruent so far are the 3 sides. So technically, any other angle in my triangle has to be congruent by CPCTC, because if these two triangles are congruent, then all of your angles inside are congruent. So I could say KJ is congruent to KAN because of CPCTC. So again, you must declare triangles are congruent first, and then after that, that's when you say that additional parts are congruent by CPCTC. So I could also say, well, now I know that angle J and N are congruent by CPCTC. Also, I know JKA and NKA, these two angles right here, are also congruent by CPCTC. So I could use CPCTC to show that the remaining 3 angles are congruent, because if I prove my triangles are congruent, then all the angles have to be congruent, right? Oh man, I think I'm starting to see some light bulbs go off, so I'm pretty excited. Alright guys, well that's it with our CPCTC examples, and we're super excited. So make sure you guys show your excitement with a happy face, or a cat, or something equally exciting, but not a dog. So watch yourself. Alright, well way to go you guys, you did great.